use out of that. So it really did my heart good recently when I was able to attend a kids' bass fishing tournament.
It's a sunny morning, and the sparklies are a-glistening on Lake Washington between Mankato and St. Peter, Minnesota. But don't let the serenity fool you. There's serious business going on in these waters. It's the annual Junior Bass Fishing Tournament for kids from all over the state. Todd Satterbach is the tourney chairman.
This is a regulation tournament. There's no live bait. It's all artificials. This tournament is what you see on TV on the Bassmasters. Exactly what's happening here.
Well, let's get out there and check out the competition. Our guide, Dave Vogel of Fairmont, Minnesota, is as psyched as we are.
It's really fun dealing with the kids, because it doesn't take big fish for them to get excited. You know, we hold 4 tournaments a year for the junior club members down in the Fairmont Club, and 2 of the 4 we do as any species. So if they can catch bluegills or crappies or whatever, it all counts.
So we head over to quickly you can get. And just like that, we find a boat that's on some fish. Derek Kunz of the Bassin Boys team from Inver Grove Heights is a hot hand.
Caught any fish yet?
Mm-hmm. 2.
2? I don't believe it. Where are they?
Well, I will.
Huh?
2.
And he's very proud of them.
Oh, he should be proud of these fish. Oh, my word. Look at this thing.
Sure enough, 13-year-old Derek put his money where his largemouth was. Young Derek was using the skipping method, skipping his Cinco beneath the pontoons and docks, and with deadly accuracy and success, I might add. Suddenly, another largemouth bass thought he had a free lunch. But Derek and his Cinco had other ideas.
Look at that.
Yeah.
This guy's a fisherman.
Derek,
Come on over here.
you are the man.
Take it down by the...
Don't want to get him. Don't want to lose him.
What a show-off. Al Lindner, eat your heart out. And so it's on to check out a couple of other contestants. You'll notice that each boat contains 2 kids from different teams, guided by an adult observer who is bound by a gag order not to assist the kids.
The rules of the game is the kids call the shot. You know, the adults that are present are supposed to help them if they ask, you know, for suggestions, but they have to still make the decisions. And they have to tie their own knots and decide what lures to use and where to go. So they're kind of their day.
Ah, you can't beat fun on the water. Like we heard earlier, it isn't each angler gets equal time in front of the boat, as well as running the electric motor. So finally, the moment of truth. 2 o'clock weigh-in time is here, and the action is frantic at the Westwood Marina on Lake Washington. Keep in mind, it isn't always about who catches the most or the biggest.
Not good? Well, how many did you catch?
Nothing.
You got the goose egg?
Oh.
You still feel okay?
Yeah.
You got to remember, in sports, there's always next year, right?
Kevin Nickum looks like he swallowed a canary. Kevin thinks he's got a 5-pounder in the boat.
How'd you feel when you caught it?
I was really nervous.
Think you're going to win it all?
I don't know, because...
How nervous do you think Kevin was when he caught that big one?
He was shaking. It was pretty neat to see. I told him I wish I had had a camera.
Yes, it's how fish stories are born. Turns out Kevin's big bass weighed only 3 pounds, 13 ounces. Did I say only 3 pounds, 13 ounces? The weigh-in excitement continued, and one angler seemed to outdo the other. It's outings like this where friendships are formed for a lifetime. The bass were released back to the lake, teaching these kids conservation at a very young age. There were awards for the lucky anglers. Randy Helms of Stillwater was the overall winner, including the big bass, qualifying Randy for next year's national competition. Derek Kunz of the Skipping the Cinco Under Docks fame qualified for the Nationals in the younger age group. But all were winners the moment they put a fishing rod in their hands.
I think it's fantastic. I think not only for the kids, but for the adults, it's probably some of the best days I've seen.
In its embryonic stages, 2nd year, and it should grow from here, don't you
It
think?
was nothing but grow from here.
Yes, the Junior Bass Tournament's a new venture in Minnesota. Growth is imminent, and hopefully the advent of girls joining the event is just around the corner.
I think the girls are interested.
Oh, I
yeah.
know they are. You can see them standing with their eyes wide open here at the
going,
weigh-in.
Hey, we can do this.
Yes.
Exactly.
And they're going to make fools of some of these boys,
That's
aren't they?
right. It is definitely not a male sport.
For further information on junior bass fishing on the web, you can click on www.mnbf.org. That's www.mnbf.org.